Hi, my name is Clem Medeiros. This is my case study for EDL 959, Curriculum Development and Evaluation. First, let's start with Section 1, the case summary, the what, when, where, and who. Kim, a middle school principal of 5 years, is trying to incorporate new teaching strategies and improving writing by incorporating it across disciplines. Triska Middle School posts annual scores below expectations on the state achievement tests in math and reading. The curriculum is built on a deficit model. It is built on repairing weaknesses rather than improving students. Kim believes the solution to the problem lies in changing how writing is taught within the school. In an attempt to eradicate the problem and get all teachers on board with the same writing techniques, the formula writing model was recommended. Some of the professional development they've used, each teacher was given resources based on the principles of the formula writing model and given guidance on implementation. The charge was given that writing was to be done daily by students in each subject area. Every area was designated a specific day so that students could be writing at least once daily. Expectations from grade to grade would be consistent across the district as far as writing proficiency was concerned. Some of the outcomes that they've seen with the implementation of the new strategies, the most important expectation had to do with the increase in the percentage of students successfully attempting to answer writing prompts on the state achievement test. Professional development opportunities had to be offered on a continuous basis so that there was sufficient buy-in and momentum to maintain the gains in student writing skills. Teacher collaboration began to occur. All right, continuing on to Section 2, look at the people, place, and things. Section 2, the ethical and legal issues. What ethical and legal issues does the case present? Legal, I don't see any legal issues at this time. I don't see how there is any issues. Ethical, I don't know if there are really any ethical issues. The things that I can see happening are asking teachers to change or adapt teaching strategies could cause issues. Teachers are never really open to change, but they need to ask what is best for our students. Are we meeting the multicultural needs of our students? And we need to improve the way that we teach our kids. Section 2, the ethical and legal issues continued. Was there a breach of contract? I do not feel there has been a breach of contract. No details of teachers not participating or buying in was given in the case study. Were the actions discriminatory or constitute harassment? No, just trying to improve student writing skills. Does the action or the situation contravene existing law? No, not at this point. Continuing to Section 3, what is happening? Kim, a middle school principal, is working to implement new writing curriculum and instructional practices in order to improve writing skills and culturally relevant assessment. Section 4, the facts. The people involved in the situation include Kim, who's been the assistant principal at Triska Middle School for the past 5 years. She's the driving force behind the change. The teachers who are actually going to have to be doing the work, professional development and improvement. The students who are going to be doing the work, parents, school board, and community all need to be involved in these decisions. Section 4, the facts. They're located in Rockford City School District. It is an outer ring school in a large metropolitan area. Approximately 65% of Triscuit students receive free or reduced lunch and breakfast. 25% of the parents attend conferences and open house events, which is a rather poor number. The facts continue. The program includes the type of schools, curriculum, and grade levels. The school is a 7th and 8th grade building consisting of approximately 650 students and 80 teachers and staff. The school is considered urban, with about 80% of the population being African American and 17% white and 3% other. The majority of the staff is Caucasian. Section 5, review and prioritize the information. In order to make a decision, we must first review and prioritize the information and how it can affect ourselves, stakeholders, and the community. Could the conflict, the situation, or the decision be damaging to stakeholders or to the community? No, I don't feel like it could be. The new curriculum might, the worst that could happen is the new curriculum might not work and nothing is lost. We're right back where we started. The positives are students will benefit from culturally responsive education, and teachers will benefit from teaching strategy improvement. You can only get better. What individuals and groups have important stake in the outcome? Kim, who's the assistant principal, the school board, the staff, the parents, guardians, and the students all have yes, an important stake. Have all the relevant stakeholders been consulted? The only ones, I believe, yes, they have, but parents may need to be informed of the change that is taking place. Section 5, review and prioritize the information. Can I learn more about the situation? Yes, the things that I'd like to know is how is the community response to the change, and what is the teacher's attitude in response to the change? Are they pushing back? Are they feel it's best for students? Maybe they were looking for a change. Just curious what those might be. But do I know enough to make a decision? Yes, absolutely. All the relevant information was given and a decision can be made. As I look at the different options that were given to us, identify options and consequences, things that I feel are good and bad. First one is directive control. The school leader assigns a plan of action with minimal teacher autonomy. Kind of an overview of that is that here's what we're doing. You don't have a choice, and we're going to make these changes. The directive informational is school leader offers a range of choices from which the teachers choose a particular one. Maybe the principal gives them 3 choices or 4 choices, things that he really likes, and they choose the one that best fits them and that they want to use. Collaborative, they all get together and they come up with a plan of action and determine what is best for the students collaboratively. Non-directive, teachers are in control of the planning process, and maximum teacher autonomy is used in this one. This is where the teachers make decisions and with little to no principal input. As we look at these different As we look and evaluate at our options, first with the directive control, the pros are that we have principal control. We're going to control what happens from the get-go. It is a quick change, but I see some cons as teacher pushback. Teachers never like being told what to do. We have to find a way to make it feel like it's their idea a little bit. Could create a poor culture and poor execution by our teachers, especially if they don't want to be part of this. Some of the outcomes, changes made and student learning increases if teachers follow the curriculum. The directive, informational, we have partial principal control while teachers are making a choice. We get teacher input. Maybe we put 3 or 4 different options forward, what we like. Maybe they're very similar in order to give the teachers a little bit of buy-in and part of the decision-making process. Cons are teacher choice because they're going to choose the one we have little control of which one they choose, and some teacher pushback because they may not like any of the options that we present to them. Outcomes, teachers help make decisions, and this allows for choice and buy-in from the teachers. The collaborative allows for input and collaboration from all community, all students, all teachers, all parents, all those things. It is community and student driven. Cons, the time it would take, it takes longer to actually see change. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some professional development prior to us even implementing this within the school. Some of the outcomes, administration and teachers work together to improve student learning. We're all working for one goal. Non-directive, some of the pros are teacher buy-in. I guess that's a good thing because they're making all decisions. Obviously, we're going to have some teacher buy-in. Some of the cons, we're probably not going to get the desired result we see or that we seek, and it gives teachers too much control. Change, but may not be the desired change that we're looking for. As we continue with Section 7 and move to Section 8, choose your best option. I feel like option 3 is the best. After careful consideration and reflection, I believe option 3 creates the best opportunity for our school and students. Because all stakeholders are well informed of the changes, everybody's on the same page, teachers can help with the problem and create collaboration within to create solutions. Allow transition time for all involved, but also sets a standard of expectations for the teachers. Teacher buy-in and development is at the forefront when using this option. As we move into Section 9 implementation, there's lots of steps to this. I feel like we can always add more steps, and this is kind of the way that I would approach it. Step one, I'd meet with the staff in order to establish the issues and possible solutions to the issues. We need to lay everything out on the table. Here's our scores. Here's what we need to do. How can we solve this? And that kind of moves us to step two, allow staff to collaborate in PLC groups in order to develop solutions. Each PLC group would then share out the ideas to solve the problems. They lay it all on the table. At that point, we would have a vote and decide which action we will take and make the necessary changes to instructional practices. Step four, we develop professional development for the staff to improve teaching strategies. This could be other teachers, observations, stuff like that, walkthroughs, whatever professional development we need for our teachers. And then I'd work to create cross-curricular communication, develop student writing skills, math and science working together, for example, history and science working together in order to get cross-curricular activities and push the writing. Step six is implement the plan and continue to drive student learning. Put the plan in place, make sure everybody's aware, and get going with the plan. Step seven is continually make changes to develop and promote future student success. Step back, look at it, what changes need to be made, where do we mess up, and continually improve that process. Some of the positive outcomes that I see: the staff responds positively to the new writing curriculum and actively participates to improve the school academic and non-academic systems. Parent and staff buy-in is positive. Student achievement rises because of improved teaching strategies and writing curriculum. Some of the negatives: teachers don't buy in. What do we do then? Do we meet one-on-one with them, find out what the issues are? If they're just poor teachers, we need to get to the bottom of that. Classroom instruction does not change. Teachers don't buy in. We're right back where we started. So those are some of the negative outcomes that I can see. Plan B. Plan doesn't work. I'd speak with other principals and educational professionals in order to get ideas to improve my plan. I'd also speak with teachers to collaborate and build relationships. I think this all starts with relationships. What kind of relationships do we have with our teachers, our students, and how can we get them to work with us instead of against us to improve our school and student learning? Section 10 is the standards. Really appreciate the class. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.